Show your face. Show your face, please. With Durk on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, we haven't heard much about Lil Durk recently. As y'all know, he's been arrested since October 2024 and charged with M for hire, as he's been accused of orchestrating the unaliving of Quando Rondo's cousin Lul Pab in retaliation for the unaliving of King Von. Now, according to reports, Lil Durk allegedly hired men to take Quando Rondo's life and flew them out to California to track him down. They would eventually get his location and follow him to a gas station, while the men would get out their vehicle and fire shots at Quando's direction, striking Lul Pab. Now, according to the indictment within the case, FBI agent Sarah Corcoran stated that Lil Durk placed a bounty on Quando's life, and due to unnamed witnesses and flight tickets purchased using credit cards linked to Lil Durk's OTF brand, they were able to arrest Lil Durk. They say Lil Durk, after becoming aware that he would be arrested for his involvement, tried to flee the United States, booking 3 different flights, one to Italy, Switzerland, and Dubai, which the feds believe was an attempt to trick them so he could get away freely. Now, before we continue, I always found Lul Pab's case weird, as I made it very clear to y'all before in previous videos. I feel it was information left out because all we were told was that allegedly Durk flew him out to California to track Quando down, but it was never specified how. How did they get Quando Rondo's location in the first place to be able to track him down out of all people? Did someone give the drop up? Did they have a track on his vehicle or something? Like, how did they manage to know exactly where Quando was? Reports say that they was flown out a day before the shooting took place, which tells us that it was already premeditated, and clearly they had to have knowledge of his whereabouts due to them flying out there. Ain't nobody just gonna fly out for no reason. So I don't know if that'll come out in the trial or they're just not gonna tell us about it, but I always found that part of the story weird. Now, speaking of trial, Lil Durk was supposed to face trial back in January of 2025 this year. However, for some reason that hasn't been known to the public, the trial was pushed back to October of 2025 this year. This is something else I found weird, but as I told y'all, when it comes to celebrities and their cases, the law just don't apply to them the same way it applied to everyone else. Now, aside from this case, while he's been in federal custody, it's also been alleged due to unsealed documents that he played a role in yet another M for hire out of Chicago involving a victim by the name of Stephon Mack. According to the affidavit, the feds believe Stephon Mack have been involved in taking the life of Durk's brother, Dante Banks, aka Money-Making D-Thing, at Club O back in June of 2021. It's believed that in retaliation, Durk had Stephon shot and unalived in January of 2022 by 2 co-defendants outside of the Youth Peace Center of Roseland. Now, Durk hasn't been officially charged for his role in the incident as of yet, but feds believe that he played a part in it due to confidential informants, phone call metadata, social media posts, and text messages. So once again, he hasn't been charged for it, but the case is still under investigation. Now, with all that being said, a recent update concerning Lil Durk is that a lawsuit has been filed against him while he's been in federal custody. According to reports, Lul Pab's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Durk, stemming from his alleged role in Lul Pab's passing. Now, as y'all know, this is the price you pay as a celebrity, because we see people lose their life due to gun violence all the time in the hood, and we don't ever see anybody getting sued because of it. But I'm assuming somehow his family found out that they're able to file a lawsuit for it, so now they're seeking money for the passing of Lul Pab. Now, according to reports, it states that the lawsuit has been filed this month in Cook County Court by Lul Pab's mother, and although not much is known as of yet, the attorney, who goes by the name Warren Postman, made a statement in regards to the lawsuit. He would say, quote, The untimely death of Mr. Robinson stunned his community and family. We have filed this suit in an attempt to make those culpable take responsibility and support his family in these difficult circumstances. Now, I ain't mad at the family because they seen the opportunity to make some money and they're taking it. Simple as that. However, I wonder what made them file the lawsuit as of now, and if they're even able to do that, being that Lil Durk haven't even been officially found guilty yet. He was arrested in October, and now months later they're filing a lawsuit in February. But not only that, but once again, Lil Durk is still fighting the case and trial has been pushed back to October. So if he hasn't been found guilty yet, how can they file the lawsuit against him as if it's been confirmed that he did play a role in it? But like I always tell y'all, these days everyone's guilty until proven innocent, instead of it being the other way around, the way it's actually supposed to be. Now within this case, it wasn't just Lil Durk. He has about 5 other co-defendants, including OTF Didi and OTF Vonnie. And for the ones that's gonna ask, why aren't any of them getting hit with lawsuits? Well, it's clear as day why they aren't. They know that Lil Durk is the money, and that's why they're seeking him. So I don't know what may come out of this, because once again, he hasn't even been officially charged yet. So this lawsuit is a bit jumping the gun. Now, do they know something that we probably don't? Maybe so. But I can say that when the feds usually come, they don't play, and there's not too many people beating the feds, especially when they claim to have confidential informants on the case, along with phone records and credit card data. It's going to be a hard time trying to defend yourself against that, as well as a confidential informant, but somehow, someway, y'all know these celebs seem to always slip out of certain situations. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now, speaking of that, shout out to International Drill. They made an interesting post saying, quote, "Durk coming home saved this story." Now, they're pretty much confident that he's coming home, so who knows? Maybe they got some inside information or intel that we don't know, but as I told y'all before, I wouldn't be surprised. More than likely, if he do escape these charges, someone's definitely, most definitely, gonna have to take the heat for it, even if they let Durk go. If anything, they're gonna give Durk 1,000,000 years on probation like they've been doing all these other rappers, and let him off on time served with the time he already has ended. That's about it. But do I see them sticking Lil Durk in jail for life like they're saying? No. Now, when it comes to the other situation he has involving the unaliving of Stephon Mack, I don't know how that might work out for him, but that's another case that allegedly has informants, along with social media posts and text messages that involve Durk's name, along with other phone call data. So we'll just have to stay tuned, y'all, but in the meantime, y'all jump in the comments, let us know how y'all feel about Lul Pab's family filing a lawsuit against Lil Durk. I see some people saying they should just keep it in the street. Lul Pab wasn't innocent. I get it, but you know, when it comes to money, family, and people that's not in the street, you can't tell them what to do. Simple as that, man. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.